Hello everybody, welcome back to Stormblood. I kinda got dragged in the car with Gannon Crooks. Also, the spicy peanut is here.
You were not dragged in. We were here to help with your video. Thank you very
Sadly,
much.
party guys. C is calling me.
Oh, I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so you like the people of the sea then?
Yes. I love them turtles.
Anyways, I need you two to be quiet so I can read stuffs. Remember, I do read all these things.
We don't know when you're going to be reading, but okay.
I'm doing all the ninja quests this time, so I'm going to be doing a lot of reading. Anyways, let's... This guy's speech pattern makes me want to slap him. Oh, lass and alack, whatever am I to do? What crap kind of person talks like that?
Someone who's trying to get a date.
It's a friggin' ninja.
Oh.
Wait, is the
That was a
ninja
lady.
quest? Wait, is the ninja quest in the Doma area or?
It starts out in Lower Lenoska. I'm not sure exactly where it's going to take me. Let's see. Oh, as a shinobi, I am loath to admit this, but I did not see you come in. Truth be told, I have been somewhat distracted of late. Princess Yuki, it would seem, sent a letter to my village praising us for our efforts on her behalf, thus revealing my story of an injury preventing me from making the journey home for the ruse that it was. But my shame is not that I have been summoned back to the village, but rather quite the opposite. Despite knowing that I am hale and hearty, my elders seem to be in no particular hurry to welcome me back into the fold. Should the time come when we have need for you in Doma, we shall summon for you. Until then, you are to remain at your post and do all in your power to aid our countrymen in Eorzea. Such were their words. This is how far I have fallen. Am I as a falcon bereft of its claws, a dull blade tossed to the wayside by its master? For all I know, I have been all but exiled to this place. I am sorry. Heaven knows that you did not come here to listen to my griping. On a brighter note, I just received word from Captain Jack Sparrow. It would seem some Easterners are causing something of a stir. I suppose I should be grateful that someone still has need of my services. Anyhow, it would seem the Kami have led you here at the most opportune time. Would you care to accompany me? Don't got much of a choice now, do I? Let's see, I thank you, my friend. Let us make for Limsa Lamenza and see what our friends at the Rogues Guild would ask of us. Well, if it's anything like the other quest, it's probably not going to take me to Doma. Or if it does, at most it's probably going to take me to Kugane. Let's see, can you go to Limsa? Gotta do all the teleporting. So much teleporting. By the way, peoples, I know McDonald's food is cancer, but at the least, if you like their ice cream, the Rolo McFlurry is friggin' yummy.
This is not an advertisement.
Yeah, this is not a paid advertisement. This is my personal opinion.
I swear to God, all he eats every day is that ice cream. That's all I hear him nomming on it every day.
No, again, it's not every day. I've literally only had a Rolo McFlurry twice.
Lies!
No, yesterday was the first time I tried it. Thank you very much.
I don't know.
This is why I want to beat you.
No, thank you?
Too bad.
I feel uncomfortable.
Because you're adding words that I did not say. I said beat you, not beat you off. Thank you.
It still could mean the same thing.
No, it doesn't. There's a difference between choking you and stroking your wiener.
Even I'm uncomfortable.
Thank you very much. Now then, let's see here. Oh god, I hate these people. I hate the way they talk.
Just use fun accents. Make it more fun.
They use weird They use just the weirdest freaking dialect. Let's see.
Give him
Well,
like a-
huh?
I say give him like a British accent.
I don't think a British accent accounts for this stupidity. Well, maybe it does. I don't know. Let's see. Well, if it ain't the dimberest damber of them all, I trust you've been keeping your stabbers sharpened. What with you and Oboro on the job, I reckon I'll be Bob afore the light man comes around. This is not English!
Remember, it's translated to English, so it's not going to be perfect.
Let's see, here's where we stand. One of me little birds in the Kraken's arms came chirping to me a story about some domans who I reckon are breaking one code or another. Seems they, the Krakens, that is, were out snilching, not sure what that's supposed to mean, the eastern seas when they grappled a vessel flying Garlean colors, as they're wont to do. But then came the rub. The crew claimed to be Doman, you see, and upon whittling their captor's identity, they changed tack, begging for asylum on Eorzean's shores, and offering the entirety of their cargo in full in return for safe passage. Call him a Benny Cove or a fool, the Kraken captain took the self-styled Domans up on their offer, stowing the eastern treasures and the Easterners themselves away in the hold. They set sail for Limsa, but after pulling into port, a funny thing happened. No sooner had the Kraken dropped anchor than the refugees put on their best beater cases and skulked off into the dead of Darkmen's, leaving all their treasures behind. All their treasures, save one, a scroll of swords that had been hiding in the corner. In a corner, all inconspicuous-like. Carvalane reckons that these Doman refugees have played us for some rum fun, and they're off selling the scroll on the black markets for good blunt, even as we speak. Half the words make no bloody sense. They keep inserting words for other words, and it's just like, nah. I see, so you would have us recover the scroll in question and bring the thieving Domans to justice. I am honored to lend what aid I can, and yet I cannot help but wonder just what could it be about this scroll to make it so valuable to my countrymen? Well, we're not going to whittle the scrap just sitting around here on our daddles, now are we? Let's snilch town and see what the common coves and morts have and haven't seen. Why don't ye go pay Italwan a visit at the winch? If there's any rumors going around about any shifty Easterners like as not, that Mort would know. You do remember what to order, right? Of course, a dimber dammer like yourself would. Good luck out there, and keep your waddles open. Half these freaking words aren't words! We'll be waiting for you.
Down, man.
Bulwark call when you're through. Just these words, they hurt my brain to say. I feel stupider reading those words. Ugh. I mean, seriously.
It's okay, Panda. It's okay.
No,
okay.
It's not. It feels like they freaking took a stereotype of pirate speak and then made it even more stereotypical, and now it's like its own freaking thing. It makes no bloody sense. Aft Castle, that's where I wanted to go. Whoops, wrong way. I just want my fancy ninja armor. My fancy level 70 ninja armor. It looks quite yummy. Let's see here.
I was gonna make a joke right there, but I'm kind of scared to say it. But Panda wouldn't be like, "What the?"
I'll beat you. Let's see. Welcome to the Drowning Wench. What's your pleasure, sir? I don't remember what I'm supposed to order.
Catfish.
No, I really don't know. Certainly, sir. Take a seat, and I'll bring it straight to your... Changed your mind? Okay, I guess I'm supposed to... I guess I chose the wrong thing. Certain, sir. Take a seat. Okay, I guess it's weak ale. Fine. Ah, you must be here on business. Perhaps I could offer you something from our underground menu. Now, what's your fancy? Guess from the east, you say? Why, yes, I do believe we had some visitors not long ago matching that description. They left shortly before you arrived. I make a habit of pricking my ears up to catch our patrons' every whisper, but the party in question required little such effort. Why, they were shouting of tales of riches and glory in a roar that could wake the dead. Said they were on their way to Wineport to make the transaction of lifetime? Not of a lifetime, of lifetime. Though they weren't keen on going into detail. Just between us, I wouldn't be surprised if there was something less than savory about their business. Speaking of savory, can I interest you in our seafood stew? No. Okay, to Wineport. Wait, nope, down. I don't have to go to Wineport yet. Go down on the elevator. Alright, let's talk to this guy. Let's see. So our lads are headed to Wineport, eh? Bene work. Remind me to slip Etalwan some extra blood next time we stop by the winch for libations. That said, something doesn't sit right with me. Cackling their plans for every drunkard and tavern wench to hear, I reckon our friends might be looking to amuse us. If you whittle my guest, keep your eyes open and your stabber sharp, mates. My brain. I was hoping to just be a ninja land, but no, I've still got to deal with a freaking pirate that can't speak English for crap. Let's see here. Well, there's a bullion surprise. The code-breaking curs have already bit the blow and hopped the twig with a caravan's worth of bingo in tow. Word is they were last seen beating a path for Bloodshore. But what could they mean to... Wait a bleeding moment. Well, if the grog's not meant for selling, but keeping their throats wet on a long voyage, I reckon our lads are trying to smuggle the scroll home. There's no time to lose. Let's brush off our beater cases and make for Bloodshore all quick-like. I'll burrow and I'll snilch the north side. You take the south. We have to catch these curs before they slip from our daddles for good. Freaking daddles. Ugh. Costa del Sol. So, let's see here. Go down this way. You do know you can talk when I'm not reading anything, right?
Yeah, we know.
Okay, just saying.
We're just listening to you. I'm sorry.
Oh. Yeah, it's alright. Just letting you know.
You just love listening to that majestic voice.
No, right. Whatever you say. Let's see. You just had to poke your nose in our business, eh? Guess you leave us no choice. Oh, hi. Just gonna put it into this real quick. Silly little samurais. They don't got anything they can do to me. Okay, am I done with the scroll? Do I got that and all that? And then we're all done. I'm guessing no. You'd think their plan would fail, seeing as I just killed, like, half of them, probably. Well, not half of them, but some of them. Either way. Whatever they're planning. Just gotta waddle over here. Oh yeah, Peanut.
Meme?
I almost have every Realm Reborn area with max movement speed. I only need 2 more scrolls.
Ooh, you're doing good.
Yes. So close to being done that I can finally stop doing freaking fate hunts. The idiot that thought that up. Let's see.
Well, there wasn't really much to hunt in Old Realm Reborn, so I can't blame them.
Well, I know, but there's no reason they can't just turn it around and make it a B rank hunt instead, or something. Or just other enemies in general. Let's see, let me guess. You came upon a couple of rough-looking coves. These coves came waving their stabbers in my face before I could edge in a word. I reckon 'twas the same for you. Yeah. The scroll is nowhere to be seen, nor is anything resembling a ship. If I did not know better, I would say they were a simple group of ruffians enjoying their ill-gotten grog. The dim one sees, but does he truly see? No, these unfortunate men were but pawns in a grand scheme as disposable as the bottles that now litter the shore. Okay, who's this weirdo?
There's so many, you gotta be more specific.
It's just some random person wearing robes and hiding. Oh, it's a black marketer. Or marketeer.
You're a black marketeer.
No. Let's see. Meanwhile, your true quarry has boarded a trader and sails for Kugane even as we speak, under the auspices of the East Aldenard Trading Company. No less. So cunning a scheme, I wish I'd thought of it myself, or did I? Haha. How do you know? All bugger me, you're the cove from the House of Sticks. This prick again. Wait, is this prick? I thought he was dead. Karasu Redbeak. Let's see. Childhood friends turn bitter enemies, then friends once more, reunited after far too long. Our hero returns and the audience swoons. Oh, what a joyous day, or is it? This guy is annoying. Let's see, I'll say this much, dim one. For once, you've managed to surprise me to think that the oh-so-serious Oboro would lie to his elders to avoid having to make the journey home. Only to find he wasn't welcome to begin with. Oh, the irony of it all. Enough of your preening and prattling, Karasu. I want answers. How did you know we were here? Just what is your connection to the thieves we pursue? You mean the thieves who already eluded your clumsy grasp, just as I am about to do? I fear that is a story for another day. So he's wasted my time. Let's see, bah, ever the slippery bird, that one. Really? That daft rook's an acquaintance of yours? That's news to Jack's Waddles. I guess Waddles is another word for ear. Meanwhile, we've got our work cut out for us if we still want to grapple that scroll. Is there anywhere we can have a few wids? You know, secret-like? Say no more, Captain Jack. As luck would have it, our base of operations is but a short walk from these parts. Pray join us at this storehouse. Okay. I'll do that. Let's get this over with. I'll just teleport. Didn't want to waste any more time. And just like the other episodes where I do class quests, this one's probably going to take like an hour and 30 minutes at this rate.
Work on the ninja ones?
Yeah.
Cool.
And then after this, well, I can't do it yet, but after this, the next one's is either going to be Monk or Dragoon, whichever I get to 70 first.
Woo.
Although
You're working on them both at the same time, or?
Well, I'm only leveling Monk through the main scenario, so
Oh, that's
it's
right.
probably going to be Dragoon that reaches it first.
You have to forgive me, Panda. The cold has stolen away my brain.
It's okay, Pina, I forgive you.
Yeah, you forgive me for an awful lot.
Yes. Let's see, Karasu Redbeak. Of all the places I thought our search might lead us, never in my wildest dreams did I think it would lead us to him. Come square with me, Oboro. Just who is this Karasu Cove? Can we trust him, or is he like as to not stick us his stabbers in our back the moment we turn a blind eye? Half of that was not English. Let's see. No, I mean, yes. I mean, he's neither or both. Perhaps I should say it's complicated. Judging from your reaction, it sure seems as much. Anyway, if our men have set sail for Hingashi, I reckon we've got no choice but to do the same. I wasn't exactly preparing for a long voyage, but damned if I'll leave this job half done. That said, shamed as I am to admit it, this is old Jack's first journey to the Far East. I wouldn't know Kugane from a rum doxy's arse, and I don't know a rogue what can do his work without knowing the lay of the land. Worry not, Captain Jack Sparrow. I have traveled there on many an occasion to procure the tools of my trade from the finest Hingan artisans. It would be my pleasure to serve as your guide. Your presence would be most heartening as well. Kugane is a city where anything can happen, and there is no telling what dangers await us there. I'll agree with that, but mind ye, Ike is a right busy cove. What say we do it this way? Obro and I will go on ahead, and we'll send for you once we've snilched out the place and worked out our next plan of action. A reasonable plan, Captain Jack. In that case, Ike, pray check in at the storehouse from time to time. I will send word to Yome when we require your services. In the meantime, may the Kami guide you in your training. Yeah, sure. Whatever you say. Just give me my fancy armor and my new move. I want my new skill. Well, my new skills. Unfortunately, gotta talk to Yome now, which is a weird name for a guy now that I think about it. Let's see. I have a letter for you from Master Oboro. It would appear that this investigation in Kugane has borne fruit. Here, see for yourself. And he just hands me a basket of fruit. Let's see. Dear Ikeda, I hope this letter finds you well after a long and rather uneventful voyage. We have arrived safely in Kugane. Captain Jack Sparrow seems quite taken with the Hingan culture and is probably drunk and waddling around. As enjoying a stroll in the pleasure quarters at this very moment. Of course he is. But forgive me, you are not interested in a diary of our travels. As for the matter of the scrawl, rumors abound of the band of Doman Scofflaws have been causing a stir in town of late. Putting together the accounts we have heard, the good captain and I are convinced that these are the thieves we seek. If the word about town is to be believed, these individuals are far more dangerous than we had imagined. I trust that you have been pursuing your ninjutsu training with your usual diligence. My apologies, of course, you have. In any event, we would have you join us at your earliest convenience. We will be keeping an eye out for your arrival. Seek us in the alley behind the second pier ferry docks where the freaking prostitutes are probably at. Safe travels, friends! Let's see, it is good to see Master Oboro in good spirits once more. Ever since the elders commanded him to remain here in Eorzea, he has not quite been himself. After all, shinobi without a duty to carry out is as a hawk with clipped wings. It is good to see Master Oboro soaring high once more. Still, I worry, though. I have great respect for the man. He can often be too trusting for his own good. Pray go to his side, friend, and see that he does not get himself into undue trouble. May the Kami carry you safely across the sea. Because I totally have to go across the sea when I can just teleport. I hope this doesn't take me into any areas that I haven't been to yet. It better not.
You have to go back to your monk.
No, I'll be sad, Peanut. The sadness.
Don't be sad, Panda.
Sadness.
Didn't you say somebody just gave you a lovely fruit basket?
No. They were saying that our investigation has bared fruit. I was saying, and then he just hands me a basket of fruit.
Oh, see? A lovely fruit basket.
Wait, what?
It was a joke.
I know.
Oh no, I was saying that again.
You're a fruit basket.
I wasn't saying you were a fruit basket, you fruit basket.
You're a fruit basket. I saw what you did to those pineapple.
Ow.
I would not like to imagine anybody doing something to a pineapple. That sounds painful.
Ow.
Actually, a pear is more painful. Not pear. Oh yeah, it is a pine. I did say pineapple. I meant to say
Yes,
pear.
you said pineapple. That's why I said that sounds horrible. Because of the freaking spikes and such.
And the acidity.
Oh my god! What if someone did a man in a pineapple instead of a man in a jar?
Let's stop right now. Panda, keep reading.
I don't even know how I react to that question.
It's better not to. It's better not to. Keep reading.
Okay.
Oh my god! Panda should do a video.
No, Gen.
No.
What kind of stupid idea is that? I think Gen has lost his mind.
Yeah.
Let's see. Thank you for answering my call. Subame 2 has made the journey from the village to join us in retrieving the scroll. It is an honor to stand by your side again. Master Abrupt will doubtless benefit from your presence, as he always does. Likewise, I figured we could use a few more Dambers on the job. I want to slap him every time he says that word. So I've sent for Underfoot and the Stray. Their ship should be pulling in a harbor before long. I don't want more friggin' pirates that can't speak. The freaking Japanese people in this game speak better English than you.
They're bad.
In the
I'm gonna walk away from that one.
What? It's the truth. Let's see. In the meantime, allow me to share what we have learned. Reliable sources have it that the theft of the scroll is the work of the Garnet League. Was this Pokemon? A notorious band of outlaws feared throughout Doma. When the Doman Rebellion was crushed 1 year ago, many samurai fled the battlefield to escape the Empire's wrath. Dishonored and unable to return home. I don't want to hear that word dishonored anymore after playing that freaking game. Let's see.
Did you finish it?
I finished it last night.
Yay.
So now
Wait,
I finished Dishonored last night, so next week I'm starting up the Surge.
Oh.
Let's see, most turn to banditry to eke out a living, and it is the most lethal of these warriors who formed the Garnet League. For people wondering, I'll be starting the Surge on Wednesday, replacing Dishonored. Let's see, cutting down innocent men for their coin purses, plundering villages. The men and women of the Garnet will gladly stain their hands with blood, as long as it means they will live to see this morrow. Why they covet that scroll so, I cannot say. What I do know is that if we do not stop them, they are all but certain to leave a trail of corpses in their wake. We must move, and quickly. Fortunately, they should not prove hard to find. Confident in their ability to cut down anyone who dares oppose them, they take little trouble to conceal themselves. On the contrary, they parade their garnet-hued kimono for all to see. You can distinguish them from the similarly garbed Seki Segumi by their lack of a hakama and their singularly uncouth demeanor. Let us split up and cover as much ground as we can. I would entrust the Shiokaze hostelry in the Rakuza district to you. Keep to the shadows and gather what knowledge you can. When we are done with the task, let us reconvene here. Okay. Finally. Let me think here. So go.
Hello?
Yes, Crooksy, we hear you.
Okay, because I just got a notification from Skype that my mic was quiet, so I'm like, okay.
Oh, I get that a lot, so...
Well, usually it says your mic is quiet if you've freaking shut off your mic.
Yeah. That's what he said.
Let's see here.
I'm hungry.
You're always hungry.
I can't help it, I'm always hungry.
Gonna start calling you Mowgli.
Mowgli?
Please tell me you've actually seen that movie.
I've seen the movie.
I was about to say.
Who has not seen Jungle Book?
I didn't see the live action one.
Wait. Oh,
The
I
new
got.
one they remade?
Oh, I got the names mixed up actually. Yeah, Mowgli isn't the name I meant. The name I meant was God, I'm trying to remember. It was 101 Dalmatians. It was that puppy that always says it's hungry.
I can't remember. I think his name was like Rolly or something.
Yeah, it's Rolly. I think.
What the fuck is that?
Let's see. One day she has us sneaking into, hey, why don't you mind your own bloody business? Her friend here has a bit of a temper. You'd be wise to leave him alone. The Garrett League men are not likely to divulge any secrets in the presence of strangers. Move out of eyeshot and hide yourself in the shadows before approaching them again.
That thing is ugly as fuck.
Such language.
Finally, I got another.
Yay!
Spicy just
Got
stole
another ice
the
pick.
mangy mutt minion from the yokai event.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. These men look to be members of the Garnet League. They seem to be discussing something. One day she has us sneaking into Bleeding Imperial storehouse. The next, the Confederacy's chasing us halfway across the Ruby Sea. Sakura could pay us twice what she does, and it wouldn't be bloody worth it. Come now, even you must admit it was quite the little adventure, though it was fortunate that we came upon these Eorzean pirates when we did, and that they believed our little ruse. In the end, we made it here with our little prize, did we not? We simply took a slight detour. We didn't all make it, or have you forgotten those we left behind at the Bloodshore? Cut down by our pursuers, no doubt, the poor bastards. Whose brilliant idea was it to go along with that masked man's plan anyway? If our brothers could not fend for themselves, they have only themselves to blame. As for our mysterious benefactor, he led us here as promised, did he not? Now we need only wait for our client to show and deliver the goods. And we will never need to worry about going hungry again. Speaking of which, just how long does our man mean to keep us waiting? I begin to wonder if someone isn't playing us off for fools. God, these guys never stop talking. Let's see, now we were late with our delivery. After all, word has it our client returned to Koshu when we did not show, and now is making the long journey back to Kugane. We owe him some patience, do we not? There, good for you.
Good for you. Good for you.
Walking all like da.
So
Get
what?
off the stage. Don't shut me up.
I think Panda's lost it.
I think Gen has never seen the freaking... What's that guy's name? Christopher Nolan? Is it? No, it's not Christopher Nolan. Is it? The guy who made the Batman movies that didn't suck.
Really only liked the first two,
Mm-hmm.
and then the Heath Ledger one.
The Heath Ledger's the second one.
No, I meant like the old Batman movies.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, the Michael Keaton ones.
Oh. Let's see, these men look to be members of the Garnet League. They seem to be discussing something. I swear I just wanted to see what all the fuss was about. Barely put a finger on the thing, and next I knew it, Sakura's blade was at my throat. I thought she was going to cut me down right on the spot. Put yourself in her shoes. They say our client is such a dangerous man. He's been known to kill those who renege on their agreements. If anything happened to this scroll, her life and ours would be as good as forfeit. You're saying she's as scared as us? Sakura Brightblood, who single-handedly cut down 100 Garleans in a day during the rebellion. Sakura Brightblood, who dyes her hair red with the blood of her foes. She cuts an imposing figure, this is true, but deep down she's actually quite the sensitive type. Sensitive? Don't make me laugh! Okay. Well then. But yeah, I think it was Christopher Nolan. Either way, there's a notorious... He goes on a freaking notorious, like, rant. You can find a YouTube video of it. Where he's trying to record a movie and some guy knocks something down and he just flips out completely.
It puts
After the-
out.
Right. See, there's an air about you. I can tell you have grown even stronger since we last met. Yeah, let's see. Assume we have everyone assembled. Excellent. Let us share all we have learned. Allow me to see if I have this right. So, in short, the Garnet League lifted the scroll from a Garlean storehouse at the bidding of an unknown Hingan client. They meant to sail straight from Yansha to Kugane, but ran afoul of the Confederacy, doubtless because they were too poor to pay the ruby tithe. In fleeing, they were then captured by the Krakens, so they claimed to be Doman refugees seeking asylum. Upon arriving in Eorzea, they made off with the scroll and eventually found safe passage to Kugane with Karasu's aid. That one's motives remain as inscrutable as ever, but I digress. Furthermore, they are led by one Zakaro Brightblood, about whom no small number of tall tales are told. Regardless of their veracity, there can be no doubting that she is a formidable opponent. For my part, I heard that she is most protective of the scroll and keeps it on her person at all times, night and day. I heard that Zakaro and her followers have rented a room at the Bokairo, an inn in town famous for its hot spring baths. All old Jack managed to whittle is that the cove is right fond of her flowing locks, and that she fancies herself a cup of tea, making the trip from the inn to the tea house and back in at least thrice a day. That is most enlightening, Captain Jack. Now we must find a way to get her hand on the scroll before Zakaro's client arrives. But how? We could challenge her to single combat, but the Seki Segumi would not look kindly on that. Besides, we are shinobi, are we not? We must use stealth to our advantage. We simply need a plan. And now we have one tiny person and a cat lady. Let's see. Look out below, underfoot's on the scene. Good to see you again. Can't wait to snoot the new tricks you've learned from your friends here. What's a Mort cut to do to get herself some sushi? I'm bloody starved, and what's with all these bleeding seagulls? I swear, if another one takes a shite on my hair, it'll be seagull stew for dinner tonight. Alright.
Ew.
What the crap?
What?
Just out of nowhere, the one of the characters gets an idea and a friggin' yellow exclamation point appears above his head. It looks like something out of Metal Gear Solid. Let's see. Wait, that's it. Vikeb, you're a bloody genius, and so am I reckon. Gather round and lend me your waddles, friends. Old Jack's got a plan. First we catch Zakuro as she's beating her way from the inn to the tea house. Underfoot, Vikeb, Tsubame, you three will be in charge of causing a scene and stopping them more in their tracks. Okay.
Panda, you're making me have to.
Have to what?
You keep saying the name.
What name?
Captain Jack Sparrow!
Stop it! Stop it! Stop! Please. Stop. Please. It's not my fault. It's not my fault the freaking one of the main characters is named Jack. Jesus Christ. Meanwhile, you make your way to that perch atop the markets and stop and drop some imitation seagull shite down from above. Really? But with her precious locks all mucked up, the Mort's sure to make for the hot spring. She can't very well bring the scroll into the water, so we just follow along all stealthy-like and heave it from whatever basket she stowed it away in. For good measure, Oboro and I'll head to the bathhouse as well and keep the girl occupied until Ikeda has the scroll safely in his doddles. Freaking doddles. And most impressive plan, Captain Jack. But I have one question. How do you propose that the two of us keep Sakura occupied? Oboro, surely you remember our visit to Bronze Lake and the little show I put on for our pirate friend. It's all quite simple, really. I'm not certain I understand what you... on second thought, I'm not quite convinced this is the best course of action. Give yourself some more credit, lad. Now, Ikeda, you'll want to climb up to the roof atop the Bokairo, and then make your way across to the wire atop the markets. Here, this white dye should do a suitable seagull shite impersonation. Once underfoot and the gang lures Sakura into position, let her fly. This is freaking weird. Alright, lads and lasses, look sharp. We'll meet back here once all's Bob. All's Bob, really? You know, the sad thing... I don't know. By the way, we're at 40 minutes and this is only the second quest. There's freaking too much talking in this game.
Yeah, I skip all the quests.
Well, this is a class quest.
Oh, I know. I skip all the cutscenes.
Oh.
Why?
I don't care.
But it's good.
I hear a Toto trying.
I know, bad peanut.
No, it's okay.
I regret nothing.
It's okay. I have choo-choo trains too.
Oh, I didn't even notice that you said something.
Why, you never heard the train from my area?
Well, since I'm so close to the train over here, I don't really hear them unless somebody points it out in general.
Oh. Yeah, the train...
What is it, Crepsy?
Can you help me catch a high-quality ice pick? I need one more.
Let me get out of this dungeony thingy, and I'll come help ya.
You've got to be kidding me.
Leave.
Well, I mean, not right now.
How the
We'll
crap
get out.
baskets am I supposed to do this?
Do what?
Oh, that's what. So, for this quest, it needs me... You know how you can walk on the roofs?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you can also walk on the ropes that go between the roofs, and it wants me to get on that.
Oh, I've done that quest.
You didn't raise ninja?
Oh, I had a class that made me not class. I had a side quest in Kugana that made me had to do that.
Oh.
Oops.
Yeah, I see it.
Oh, Spicy has a stalker.
It's just because he's fellow red mage.
Yeah, but look, he asked you something. He's like, "Are you on Midgar Summoner?"
Cutscene poplars. This lady looks a little derpy. The pain, oh the pain. My poor girl, whatever is the matter? Someone, anyone find a healer, the girl needs help. You're like, what the crap you want from me? And now I throw poop in her hair.
Wait a minute.
Let's see, what was... God, Birdshine, how bloody brilliant. I was about to say, I better not still be up there. Say, thank you, kind sir and madam, but worry not, I am not ill. You see, I simply haven't had a bite to eat all day. God. Is that all now? Fortunately, the Shiokaze hostelry is but a short walk away, and I hear their sushi is positively to die for, shall we? Really? It's like they're not even trying to act.
Sushi's icky.
Let's see, my hair, my beautiful hair. Back to the bathhouse, I suppose.
Uh-oh.
Why'd you poppers?
Big brother again might have to kind of intervene.
Yeah.
Oh no, I remember.
Calm down, puppers. Peanut's a big girl. She can take care of herself.
No, it's kind of funny. A friend that used to be on Sargatanas is in this dungeon, and I haven't talked to him because he jumped servers.
Oh, I see.
I was thinking it might have been that one stalker dude.
Which one?
The one where he didn't care you were married. It was when I first came back and it was during Realm Reborn.
Yeah, no, I've seen that dude. I blacklisted him. Peanut don't have time for that mess.
Yeah, that's what I thought this was. I was like, eh.
Oh, no. Let's see, here's Basement Nouvelle. Any more baskets? I don't see no more baskets.
Kind of funny to have a whole conversation
let me see
with
what these
Star
people are
Party.
saying. Let's see, I've seen many a rum doxy in my day, but ain't none would compare to you, my lady. Really. Let's see what beautiful locks you have. However, do you keep them so smooth and silky? Okay, so they're keeping her occupied by flirting with her. Joy. Okay, got the scroll. Now I'm gonna get the flurf out of here. Shoop doop boop boop.
Woo!
Peanut's not on drugs, I swear.
No.
What?
I just make random noises.
She secretly she's a teapot.
I could use a teapot steam to clear out my face right now. Ugh.
Poor Peanut.
I've been sick, people. I've been sick.
Yeah, she is a sick Peanut.
Well, mentally and cold-wise now. I'm so tired of them. You said I don't feel like duty anymore.
Alright.
Oh, second set of cannons.
Alright, let's see here. Well done, my friends. The operation was, by any measure, a rousing success. That said, I have not seen Tsubame and the others. I do hope all is well. Now, that was some rum fun, if I do say myself. As for the cove, I wouldn't fret, like as not Vikib and Underfoot dragged her off to Yaffle on some Kagane's finer delicacies. No doubt you were right, Captain Jack Sparrow. In the meantime, pray show me the scroll. I would see just what it is that Sakuro's mysterious
Finally!
covet so.
Did you do it?
Please don't outburst when I'm reading. Crooksy.
Uh-huh.
No, it's okay, Peanut. I talk about Crooksy. Let's see why this is, are my eyes to be believed, the forbidden mudra of summoning. If I had half thought it just a ghost story meant to strike fear in the hearts of shinobi who would stray from their path. And what does this summoning do? Forbidden summoning? I wouldn't know a mudra from me own grandmum. But that sounds very dangersome. Dangersome, really. Can't even say dangerous. Let's see, it is indeed Captain Jack. The legends say that if the summoner's focus wanes for even a moment, the monstrous beast called forth by this mudra will not hesitate to devour him whole. Many years ago, it was gifted from our village to the king of Doma, then sealed away to be used only in the most dire of circumstances. But it was lost in the chaos of the Garlean invasion and never seen again, so it has been sleeping in an imperial vault all these years. So even with this bleeding all-powerful summoning at their fingertips, the Domans still couldn't hold off the Empire. Guess it wasn't all it was cracked up to be. On the contrary, we never had the chance to find out. Master Gekkai, who the shinobi deemed the risk too great and refused to employ it, even as our nation fell. Whether Master Gekkai plotted his betrayal even then, or whether he had our countrymen's best interests at heart, I cannot say, though I would like to believe the latter. Nonetheless, it is clear that none in Garlemald knew of the scroll's true power, and so it sat untouched until it was stolen by the Garnet League, at the bidding of some unknown master. But aside from my fellow shinobi, who out there would know of the scroll's true power? But it matters little now. We have the scroll, and I must return it to its rightful home in my village. Afraid I can't let you do that, friend. I promised the Krakens I'd bring the scroll back for them, and I'll not have it said that Jack ain't a man of his wits. After all, the scroll's been missing from your village for 20-odd summers now. Clearly no one's suffered much. That is hardly the issue, Captain Jack. The scroll is an ancient treasure, and belongs in Doma. It belongs to those what found it, and that's the Krakens. Gods, if he ain't a stubborn bastard. Really? They're going to argue over a scroll.
It's ninjutsu, what do you expect?
But they can't. The freaking pirates don't even know how to use ninjutsu yet. Let's see, gentlemen, must you make such a scene after all? Strictly speaking, the scroll belongs to neither of you. Oh, crap.
What?
Ah, this guy again. Karasu, wherever did you... never mind. Thank you for guiding us here. You may rest assured that the scroll will safely return to Doma. You have my gratitude. Oh, Boro, my dear, sweet, deluded Oboro, you grow even dimmer by the day. Do you truly believe that I do what I do for you? I did say that I was pulling on the strings in this little puppet play, did I not? Very well, allow me to put it in words even you can understand. The scroll belongs in Hingashi to the master I now serve. Okay.
This is starting to sound like the monk.
Don't spoil it, because I haven't done any of the new monk stuff.
No, I'm talking about the Heavens Ward.
Oh, maybe? Let's see.
It sounds like the twins, remember?
Oh.
Where they were working for you, then they go, oh no, I work for this master, actually.
Alright. Let's see. My mistake was in entrusting Zakuro and her lackeys what I should have seen to myself from the very start. Oh well, live and learn, I suppose. In any event, allow me to propose a simple transaction. You hand over the scroll, and I return your friends to you with their heads still attached to their bodies. A fair trade, no? Karasa, you craven! On second thought, yes, I do believe we could have even more fun. Keep your eyes and ears out, dim one. You'll be hearing from me again soon. He didn't even take the scroll. Was he gonna freaking kill the ladies now? See, curse it all, and here I believe the man had turned over a new leaf after leaving Gekkai. But no, it would seem he was simply found another villain to serve. Once a rook, always a rook, I reckon. And a sharp one at that. Underfoot and the Stray aren't the types to get boned so easily. Really? They use that word of all the words?
What?
Boned.
Boned.
Oh god, you're so boned.
Oh, Lord. As long as we have the scroll, Karasu is not like to cause our friends any harm, and yet he is as unpredictable as an adversary as they come. We must proceed with caution. Forgive me, it would mean much to me if you would remain in Kugane until our work here is through. Pray continue to train in your ninjutsu, and I shall call upon you again when the time is right. Okay. Oh my god, 52 minutes, and it's already the second freaking quest done. This is gonna take 2 hours.
Yep.
My god. Unless the other quests have less talking. Let's see, it is good to see you. I have heard nothing from Karasu since last we met. It would seem we have no choice but to take matters into our own hand. And yet in our current state we are outmanned. In hopes of bolstering our ranks, I reached out to Princess Yuki, pride of the Yatsurugi clan. Her skills and knowledge of these lands would surely avail us in our effort, I thought. I'm pleased to say that she was more than happy to lend her aid, doubtless in no small part due to your own efforts on her behalf. Judging from her words, she is quite eager to prove herself, perhaps a bit over-eager. I would ask you to keep an eye on her, lest she go running off into some sort of trouble. Which mayhap she already has, as she should have arrived hours ago. Perhaps she has simply gotten lost on the way, or stopped off for sushi and tea. Might the two of you be so kind as to search for her in my stead? Captain Jack, see if she is not in the Rakuza district, and Nikkei, pray search the markets of Kogane Dori. I'll remain here in case she has simply been delayed in the journey. Oh, Lord. It just drags on and on and on. I just want some armor and a skill. But no, he's gotta be like, no, you gotta do this. And I guess that summoning scroll explains why I can summon a freaking lava frog. It's the only thing that makes sense.
Yep. Spicy, what were they talking about for that first boss? Oh, that one boss.
Oh,
What do you
you're
mean
a bad
that?
guy, so I'm getting ice cream.
So like,
ice
oh, they're like, oh, now there's finally a tank that knows how to do this fight.
Beats me again. I never saw anybody do it that way, so.
What did they do? I didn't even see what they did.
They just pulled all the ads to one specific spot. I guess where Sid is firing at that spot, maybe the ads take damage there or something.
Well, the Sid's I guess. I don't
know.
I'm so confuzzled!
Us too.
So confuzzled. Where the crap's the thing? Is that a roof? I swear to God, if I have to get on a roof for this thing, it's gonna make me angry. It's gonna make me sad, Peanut. All the
Don't
sadness.
be sad, Panda.
All the sadness.
Oh, and Panda, I meant to tell you, I found another jump puzzle.
Oh, God.
It's not bad. I got up there on like the 8 billionth try, but it was because I was being dumb.
I still haven't got up the top of the tower.
I still
haven't either.
I still don't understand how I managed to do that in the first place. It took me like 3 hours of nonstop just going at it. It's just like, I feel dead inside.
Don't blame you.
How the
Again, can you come get this cannon?
I can't.
Oh, you
Thank
can't?
you.
I'm freaking
Now I can.
confuzzled. How the flurf am I supposed to do this? This is making me sad.
Oh, really?
Because there's an area thing right here. It says, "Oh, I'm looking for somewhere around here," but there's nowhere on the. It's not anywhere on the ground. So the only place I can assume it's at is in the freaking. Is on the roof, and I can't bloody find a way up to the roof.
Oh, it got destroyed.
Never mind,
Yeah.
I found it. Never mind.
Yeah.
Why the crap is she in a back alley? This is kind of weird.
Get it.
Let's see.
Oh, I leveled.
Ikeda,
Sweet.
whatever are you doing here in Kugane? Not that I'm complaining, of course. I'm always happy to see the shinobi who helped bring prosperity back to my homeland. Yes, thanks to you, my people are doing wonderfully. The only downside of it is that they screwed up with the freaking dialogue again. I don't even know how to read that sentence. All is that now I have to be a proper princess again. Akagi, he's my personal bodyguard now, you see, was none too happy when I told him I'd be heading to Kugane, in fact. Yoke, Princess Yoke, come back at once. Oh, hell, he's on to me. I just have to help you and Oboro in return for everything you did for me. Surely you understand. Can you go find Akagi and just tell him that I don't know, that I hopped onto a ship to Eorzea or something. Okay. So you got a little princess and she be sneaking around like a ninja. She don't want to get caught because your bodyguard's overprotective. Let's see. Fancy meeting you here. You're an awful long way from home, eh? Speaking of which, you haven't by chance seen Her Highness anywhere, have you? I caught her sneaking out of the castle and followed her here to Kugane, but I seem to have lost her. Eorzea, you say? Gods, what is this girl thinking? If anything happened to her, I'd never hear her. There's no time to lose. To the docks, Princess Yuki. Away from me, Princess Yuki. She's starting to think he's a little bit of a stalker.
Oh, Princess Yuki.
You're so fired.
I can't help it. Sorry.
Let's see, thank you, and pray forgive me for asking you to lie on my behalf. I had half a mind to tell Akagi the truth, but then you might have offered to help, Kami forbid. The man means well, but I hear that we face a most dangerous foe, and I simply didn't have the heart to place Akagi in danger. You understand, don't you? In any event, I do believe we've kept Oboro long enough. Okay. Moving on.
Be right back, Spicy.
Okay.
Oh my lord. So much ninja-ness.
Ninja.
There hasn't been any new... Oh yeah, spicy buns.
Yeah.
So they mentioned something about some new content coming later. Although for
God,
some
I'm
reason I've
scared.
forgotten the title. But anyways, the way it sounds, it's either going to be a new
Oh my god.
24-person dungeon, or it's going to be a new airship sort of thing, similar to the thing from Heaven's Word, except it's probably going to be from ships, not airships.
Ah.
My parents brought home Persians.
Persian
Cats?
cats?
No, Persians.
I don't get it.
People?
No, they're cinnamon buns without the glaze, but they have like strawberry frosting on them.
Never heard of it.
I'd never heard of that either. It sounds wonderful though.
No, they're a treat that's only sold in my city.
Oh, I see.
Oh, that's not fair.
It's a local. It's one of the local delicacies.
Oh.
Let's see. Thank
Okay.
you. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh. Thank you for leading Her Highness here. Princess Yuki, thank you for making the journey to Kugane. Before we proceed, I would hear you might know of recent events in Kangashi. As you doubtless know, though, Hingashi appears to outsiders to be a land at peace, beneath the surface, rival warlords are ever scheming to undermine each other's power. In that sense, it is entirely within the realm of possibility that one of them has employed a shinobi to gain a hidden advantage over his foes. But this is merely speculation. Try as I might, I was unable to uncover any tangible evidence as to who might be behind these recent events. I see. Thank you, Princess. So it remains a mystery. What foul master does that treacherous crow serve? Now, dim one, is that any way to talk about a dear old friend? This prick again. He always does this weird pose. Let's see, Karasu, do you have some gall to call yourself my friend? What have you done with Tsubame and the others? What's this? The dim one is joined by one new companion after the next. Our hero is wounded. Oh, our hero is wounded. Was his friendship not enough? Why are the geniuses of the world so misunderstood? Anyhow, I was hoping you'd ask. As a matter of fact, I have just the present for you. It's a game I like to call Kill or Watch Your Friends Be Killed. Do you like the name? I thought of it myself just now. The rules are really quite simple. Your precious Swallow and the others are being held captive by the Garnet League on the Isle of Becco. You simply need to march in, cut down Zakuro and her men, and free your companions from their shackles. Succeed, and I'll forget about the scroll, and you can all go marching happily back to Doma. Fail, and I get the scroll, and Zakuro bathes in your blood tonight. Yes, I do believe there's something in it for everyone. I'll be watching from the shadows. Do try to keep me entertained, won't you? Alrighty. This guy's a little sick in the head. Let's see. Bye, does villain you know no bounds? Let's see, I'm not keen on agreeing to those terms, but it don't seem we've got much choice in the matter. If it's a fight he wants, it's a fight he'll get. Together we can take those garnet curs. What do you say, Keita? Yeah. Forgive me, my friends, if only I had been quicker to unravel Karasu's schemes, I would not have to place you in danger like this. Still, it heartens me to know you stand with us. Same holds true for me, lad. While I'm not proud we let that rook get the better of us, I feel a lot safer knowing a dimber-damber like yourself is on our side. Let's get underfoot and VKeb, I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing that name right, out of there, right quick like. Ever since the elders told me my presence was not needed in the village, I have struggled to find meaning in my daily existence. For whom do I fight? For what greater purpose? Now I have found an answer. It is for you, my friends. You who have stood beside me in the darkest of times. You who have shown me that there is strength inside me that even I had long forgotten. You who... she already ran off. See, there's no time for prattle, lad, or haven't ye noticed the princess has already hopped the twig. Dust off your beater cases and let's move. Everyone just abandons him when he's in the middle of a freaking overly dramatic speech.
This sad.
Let's see, the man speaks true. Yes, we must be strong of both body and mind if we hope to prevail. To the Isle of Becco, where our friends await us. I don't remember where Becco is, but I'm guessing it's in the Ruby Sea.
No.
What's wrong, Crafty?
He's pregnant.
I grabbed the wrong quest thing. I wanted the hat and I grabbed the boots.
Oh no.
10 out of 10. But now you have fabulous boots to waddle around in.
That's true.
I know, but I don't have what do you call it?
Clubfoot?
No. What was it?
Club Penguin?
I don't have a fedora. Yeah, no, they have a fedora.
Really? You could always go kill that giant cat thing from Heaven's Word and get that fedora.
I finally finished that. Oh. I only got both the items from them. Like, I'll never wear these, but I have them.
City
I'm
Peanut.
back. Ooh, you look nice.
No! I need to glam this mess.
Silly
It's just the
puppets.
next best gear I had.
Let's see here. Oh, I get to fight. Great. And it's instant. Hopefully I don't die. Let's show you that. Okay, let's go in. Little to my surprise, it would seem Karasu has alerted our foe to our presence. Let us proceed with caution. There is no telling what manner of treachery the crow has in store for us.
That was a great movie.
What movie?
The
Oh, The
Crow.
Crow.
Yeah.
What's the
Weekend,
crow about?
weekend, don't queue up, don't queue up, don't queue up.
Wait,
Okay.
the crow?
Yeah.
I've been meaning to see that. One of
You
my
need to see it.
one of my friends is actually a super fan of it. He has the main guy with the I think he uses a part of a church as a sword.
Part of a church as a sword.
Like the top of a
Mm.
church, like the steeple.
Oh. Well, yeah, I think there's a scene where they break off a chunk, and
I don't remember. I haven't watched that movie since like the 90s.
it's been a little while for me, but it's so good.
He's like an emo girl fantasy.
Pretty much.
It's just such a sad movie.
Yeah, I gotta see if I can find it.
Oh, okay. Let's see here. And butt stab. Stabbed in the butt.
Oh yeah, so spicy. I don't need any help with fishing right now, but I'm gonna be leveling both botanist and fisher at the same time.
You can do
Yes,
it,
Queen
Crux.
Slay.
I believe in you.
Okay.
Let's see, shackles. Oh, they really have to drag it that long.
I'll have to take a picture of it next time I'm at my friend's house,
Please do.
cause it's pretty cool.
Let's see. Really,
I'm trying to
she's
look it up,
still
but I'm not.
hungry.
I don't know. Wait, I could just look up.
Okay, moving on. I like how, even though my weapon's all glowy, it doesn't reveal the fact that I'm invisible.
Found it.
God, they're so slow.
What is it?
There's the main character.
Oh no, it's...
Holding the
Oh, okay.
yeah,
I don't remember him holding that thingy. I mean, I remember the guy with the sword, but
like in the final battle, I think it was.
yeah, yeah. I really need to rewatch that.
Well,
So good.
okay, just gotta fight these things. Jesus Christ, there's a lot of guys. Ribbit. I may have made a grave mistake. I made a grave mistake! Yep, definitely a mistake.
What did Panda do?
I did an AoE on a big group of enemies and got myself attacked.
You're so fired.
It's not my fault. It's Gin's fault.
How's it my fault?
Because you're the Gin poppers.
It's not my fault.
It's always your fault. Please don't steal my butt. I don't want a samurai in a freaking ninja mission. That's 68, that's why I can't use that. Okay, untie this person. One more to go.
Oh, by the way, for anybody who is playing this, playing the game, playing Final Fantasy 14.
Here we go. What's
What?
Crooks plotting? Crooks is plotting something.
No, I'm not plotting something.
Okay.
For those of you who are getting into gathering for the first time, I recommend the site garlandtools.org.
Oh. Alright. Anyways, let's see. You've got more courage than sense to come this far. If we fought on the
I'm
same...
just gonna stay quiet now.
I'm just reading a cutscene. Sorry, Crooksy. Sorry, Crooksy. Let's see. If we fought on the same side, I could see myself getting to like you. But we serve another master, and he just so happens to be a demanding one. Don't give me that look. We've all got to make a living, and this is the best way we know how. Now dry your blade. Sakura will bathe in your lifeblood this night. She has a really derpy face. Well, it's a female rogue, it didn't, but yeah. She's really derpy. She's like, merp. Let's see, if I help kill these guys, does that speed it up for her to help me? Nope. So I've just gotta fight this lady. Wait, what the crap? Holy crap baskets. Jesus Christ. Whoa, what's with all this lightning and such? No lightning, too much lightning. All lightning. I guess I'm supposed to just kill these guys. They're
So where can I farm Cyclops onions?
Oh god, here we go.
Excuse me.
Oh god. Just gotta move over
I
here.
see. Question.
Yeah.
Cyclops onions, are they from a, what do you call them?
A normal node?
Unspoiled?
No, I believe they're a regular. They're just a hidden node in Gervanian Forelands.
Sorry for my little quiet people, just trying to focus on this fight.
Here, I'll give you the.
I'm looking now. I need to farm 10 high quality ones for my quest.
Yeah, they should be like right up in this area, and you just keep going to those nodes around that, you know, that triangle, and they're hidden.
They're hid.
Meaning you'll hit the nodes, and sometimes they'll be there, sometimes they won't.
Oh, okay. I get it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, there's so many freaking ads in this freaking fight.
Ooh. Okay. So that was interesting. I found one.
Yeah. See, no hard, just a pain.
This is hard. Sort of.
No, you can do it.
I own your peanut.
I believe in you.
But Hank doesn't believe in me. Hank is plotting.
Well,
What's the high quality one?
what else does Hank have to do, though?
I own your turtle.
He's a good turtle.
Okay. Get less ads. And just deal with this derp lady. Now all my allies can focus on her. And now everything falls apart for her. Bye, lady. She's gonna die, isn't she? Okay. Took it long enough. So, what do you have to say for yourself?
Then I'm pretty.
We already know
You're
that, kid.
so pretty.
You make that Red
Yes,
Riding Hood dress look
gorgeous.
good.
That what?
That Red Riding Hood dress.
Yeah, you really need to stop looking up my skirt, man.
Believe me, I wouldn't if I was paid. Let's see.
I don't know if I should be offended or happy.
Let's see. Blades whirling through the air, blood watering the field, shinobi fighting side by side, all for the sake of their dear friends. Could there be a more moving sight? Our heroes move to tears or not? But do not worry, as promised, I'll return your precious swallow with nary a feather out of place, once you hand over the scroll, of course. This prick again. What for is this, Karasu? We played your little game and we won. Did we not? Or are you not a man of your word? Oh, my poor stupid Oboro. How dim can one man get? Didn't anyone ever tell you that promises are made to be broken, especially mine? Now hand over the scroll, and quickly now. I don't particularly enjoy killing my dear friends, but that's never stopped me from before. That will never stop me before. I'll borrow the scroll! Burn it? I don't know. There, take your scroll and shove it up your bum.
Ew.
Very good, dim one. Yes, I dare say you've played your role to perfection. Fly away home, little swallow. We've had enough fun for the day. Alrighty. What the crap?
What?
Someone out of nowhere threw a bunch of ninja stars in the lady that we were fighting before and murdered her. And it wasn't the guy we thought it would be. Incompetent fools, a lot of you. How long do you intend to keep me waiting for what is rightfully mine? Okay, this is a new ninja person and he's wearing the level 70 armor. Did they put freaking Hanzo Hattori in this game? Lord Hanzo, you couldn't have come at a better time. You'll be happy to know I have just what you've been looking for. Behold. And he is pretty ruthless, it seems. He's also creepy looking. And for some reason has purple hair. What the crap is with that pose? Our hero has truly outdone himself this time. At long last, the ancient secrets of Hingun Ninjutsu will be his. Do tell me, Lord Hanzo, when will training begin? Lord Hanzo?
Something tells me there's a problem here.
What the crap? Okay, I guess he's murdering Karasu now. Or at least trying to. Oh. Nah, he definitely disappeared. He's not dead. Silence, Whelp, the bastard. The bastard git of Sasuke the Shamed deserve not but a quick death. Okay. Well, a brood of Doman dogs who would call themselves shinobi. You stand before Hanzo the Hidden, 12th Lord of the Kage Kakushi clan, and you should consider yourself fortunate that I do not cut you down where you stand. And you would call your pretty tricks ninjutsu? I spit on your ninjutsu. Peh. Your very existence brings dishonor to every true shinobi who has ever lived. Yes, those of my clan, the original and true practitioners of the art. Be thankful that I have more important matters to attend to today. Enjoy what little remains of your miserable lives. Your time will come, and before you know it. Well, that escalated quickly. Forgive me, my friends. Pray give me a moment to take in all we just saw. Alrighty then. Yeah, I think this has got to be a 2-hour episode.
It's a longin'.
See, I do not know where to even start. Karasu killed off before our very eyes. The forbidden mudra in the hands of this Hanzo who claims to hail from the clan who founded our art and who harbors a grudge against Master Sasuke. And in turn us for reasons I can scarce begin to understand. Though it may be small comfort, we can take heart in one matter. In truth, the scroll Hanzo now holds is but one half of the whole alone. It is all but worthless. The other half is tucked away safely in our village, far from Hanzo's peering eye. It is a secret known only to the elders, entrusted to me by the old hermit before I took my leave. Is that so? I would have appreciated if someone could have shared that knowledge with me as well. The old hermit always did like you better, for some reason. Still, I do not expect this Hanzo to give up easily. Whatever the true nature of the grudge he holds against the founder of our village, it seems to nigh border on obsession. And now my cat won't shut up. Our adversary claims to hail from the Kage Bad Crooks. From the Kage Kakushi clan. Princess Yuki, are you familiar with the name? If I remember the histories correctly, they achieved great renown for their exploits in battle during the Age of Strife. It was said that a single Kage Kakushi fought with the strength and skill of 1,000 lesser shinobi. Until one day when a vengeful warlord razed their village to the ground, slaughtering even wives and babes. The Kage Kakushi, on the battlefield too, disappeared one after the next, an inglorious end by any measure. If this Hanzo is truly a descendant of the clan, it would stand to reason that he would seek revenge against those who betrayed his ancestors, but how this is connected to Sasuke, I cannot say. If there's one thing I know, it's that I'm not going to just stand by while this Hanzo plunges our nation into another age of war. I'll return home and see if there's any more knowledge of the Kage Kakushi to be had. Thank you, Princess. We are counting on you. For our part, we should return to Yansha. Once Hanzo realizes that he only possesses half of the knowledge he seeks, he is like to turn an eye to our village. We must warn the elders. Okay. Are you freaking kidding me? Are you all still in the call? Oh my freaking god. Be right back, people.